All right, it's on now, guys.
It's on?
It's on.
Okay.
On.
Okay. I'm Matt.
I'm Bill.
We have an idea. So we live in Minnesota in the Twin Cities, and the question is, how do you sort of grow the Twin Cities? Like, how do you attract talent here? How do you sort of establish startups and build companies and all that? How do you grow the community? And we think we have a good solution. So the problem right now that we're trying to address is I guess the great thing about Minnesota is that right now it's growing and it's growing fast. And the dilemma we're sort of trying to solve is how do you attract and retain talent here? And what's happening, we're in a co-working space right now. This is Coco. It's very beautiful. At Coco, like for example, you start a business or a startup and you're growing fast and you're super successful and you get to the point where you're like, oh crap, I need funding. And then what happens is you leave because you go to Silicon Valley because you need funding to get to continue to grow your business. So we're creating a pipeline and then people are leaving.
And it's worth mentioning that people are leaving. People are leaving for this money, despite what a great place the Twin Cities are to live. It has one of the healthiest art sectors in the country. It has one of the healthiest senses of community in the country. It has one of the best park systems in the country. It's honestly one of the best places in the country to live. And we're forcing people.
I would say world.
Yeah,
best places in the world.
I would go with that. And people are leaving this because they have great ideas and they just need money.
Yes.
Can't we bring money here?
Yes. So what we're thinking is this is how we solve the problem. As weird as it sounds, the solution is a venture capital, like a VC fund. So if you want to attract talent here, these people, like in our generation, you grow up using technology, you expect to work in technology, you develop skills in technology, and you want to work for a startup. Like that's where you want to be. You want to work at a growing tech firm.
You want to have an impact.
Yes, you want to have an impact. And so you want to work at a startup. To grow these successful tech companies, you need funding. And so to attract the talent here and to grow the talent here, and to grow the community here, you need funding in Minnesota to support these startups and these sort of growing these great ideas, exactly.
Great teams.
And so what we're proposing, what we just came up with right now, was we want to do a Kickstarter and create a VC fund in the Twin Cities. And I think this could be awesome, and especially awesome because if you support it, if we create this Kickstarter campaign, for one, we need to know if this is a good idea. So if you think so, leave a comment on YouTube or whatever and tell us this is a great idea. And for two, if we push this to a Kickstarter, we need you to chip in. And what we could create is, I don't know if this exists right now, is we could create a VC fund where you are a shareholder and you get to vote for what we should invest in, which could be pretty amazing. So once again, I'm Matt, and this is Bill. And we don't know what we call this yet, but we hope you think it's a good idea, because we think it's a good idea.